Hello everyone, welcome to this short video that details how you can support your child with their reading at home. Creating a love for reading is potentially one of the most powerful ways of improving a child's chances at school, and this extends beyond into the wider world. Research has shown that reading to a young child is the single most important thing a parent can do to help with their children's education. Reading helps to develop a child's young brain. It's important for both social and educational development. Reading with your child will improve their general knowledge and their imagination. We've invested in lots of new books and book bags to ensure that we are supporting you as much as possible so that you can read to your child every night for at least 15 minutes. The following infographic that you can see on the screen highlights what happens when children read, or rather what happens when children don't read each evening. So you can see here student A reads 20 minutes every day. Now over the course of the school year, that's 3,600 minutes in a school year and 1.8 million words. Compared to student B, who reads just 5 minutes each day, they encounter 900 minutes in a school year and just 282,000 words. And student C, who reads 1 minute each day, that's only 180 minutes in a school year and a mere 8,000 words. So there are lots and lots and lots of benefits from assigning this time to read with your child. On Tuesday the 11th of January, which was yesterday, every child was given a book bag with a reading record, a levelled reading book, a notebook and a pencil inside, and you should have seen this come home with them. We're asking that the children leave the notepad and the pencil at home so that they can practice their spellings and do their homework, but they need to bring their school bag with the levelled book and the levelled reading record book every day. And the reason why they're saying is in school we're going to be listening to them read as well, so it's handy if they have that with them so that they can be called upon at any time. I've spoken with the children at length about this, about the fact that it is their responsibility to remember to do this. One of our super skills is independence, and we strongly encourage the children to begin to organise themselves. So once they finish doing their reading, they need to put all their things back in their bag and leave it in a place that they're not going to forget it, ready for the next day. But I would like to stress this is something that the children need to take the responsibility for. So we're asking your support to ensure that every child reads for at least 15 minutes every night at home. And it's really important that when they're reading, an adult is listening to them. When you're reading with your children, there are a few things that you can do to support them. So if they get stuck on a word, give them time to think, ask them to sound it out. So up would be up. Remind them of the clues. Look at the first letter and the first sound. Look at the picture. What is the kitty cat doing? Those kind of prompts may help them to overcome the difficulty. Ask them to reread the sentence. And finally, if they are stuck, then tell them the word. Once you get a chance to have a look inside the reading record book, you will see that there is space for parents and carers to write a comment, and we would really like you to sign this every night. We'll be checking to see that it's signed, and we will also be writing in the comments in the reading record when we listen to the children read. So over the course of a week, there should be a nice balance of parent comments and teacher and teaching assistant comments as well. For you as parents, it gives you an overview of how well your children are reading and what they're able to do. And for us as educators, it enables us to see maybe the things that they're stuck on and where we can provide them with some additional support. There are some things inside the reading record book to help you. So if your children are in Key Stage 1, so that's Year 1 and Year 2, they will have a levelled reading check sheet, and you can see it on the screen now in front of them. I'll talk about this first. So in Key Stage 1, this will give you things that they need to be able to do in order to progress in their reading. So you might need to have a little read of it and then just ask them to find the things that it's suggesting in the checklist. In Key Stage 2, we use a scheme called Destination Reader, and that is really designed to help children to have really good reading comprehension, so to understand exactly what it is that they are reading. And we look at 8 different areas, and you will see on the page and on the screen as well what those areas are. Talk to your child about this. If your child is in Year 3, Year 4, Year 5 and Year 6, they will be familiar with this terminology, and you can use that to challenge them and to question them about what they're reading. Also as well, we'll be giving you your set of spellings, a set of spellings. It differs slightly for children in Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. In Key Stage 1, children will have lists of spellings that come from the national curriculum, common exception words and high frequency words, and we'll ask you to get the children to read those and give it a little tick. As they progress, children are asked not only to read the words but to write them as well. And in Key Stage 2, the spelling list that was sent out previously with the information for the start of the term will be in the reading record, and your teacher will indicate what spellings you're working on currently for each week. We will be checking that your child has their reading book bag, reading record and their reading book in school each day. As I said before, this is about independence. Children should be able to organise themselves to be able to remember those things. Obviously, from time to time, they may need some prompting, but the big message here is that we are trying to foster independence, and the children need to be thinking about this for themselves. We also need to see the reading record because we'll be writing in it too. So a few helpful tips. Let your child be in charge of the book. They should hold the book and turn the pages. Give them time to work out words and fix mistakes. Say as little as possible once they start reading. Save the praise for the end. And try to leave asking questions to the end of the page or chapter, because if you keep interrupting with questions, it can be hard for the children to get the meaning out of what they are reading. But above all, enjoy it. Remember, reading with your child regularly is the most valuable thing you can do to help them succeed. And it's always also a really nice way to spend time together. So just the key takeaways, the things that you need to remember, I think, are we need to read every day, and it needs to be for at least 15 minutes. Please sign the reading record after you've heard your child read, and make sure that your children do bring their reading record, their reading book and their reading bag to school every day. Thank you so much for your support in this. We will be coming back to reading at various points through the term, and as I said at the start, it is an area of big focus for us, and we will keep you updated with the progress that we are making. The next few slides are designed just to show you what reading at home with your child could look like. It's based on a child in Key Stage 1, but that can easily be transferred over to Key Stage 2. And remember, there are prompts and things to help you inside the reading record book. So I hope that this helps, and if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments section on Class Dojo where this video is posted. Thank you everyone, goodbye.
Mummy, we have to take everything out the bag. My spelling book, my reading book, even my pencil and my reading staff.
Okay.
First we take out my reading book. My reading record.
So your reading record of it?
Yes.
Okay.
My pencil. And my pencil. That's it.
First, Aubrey, let's check your reading record to see what level you are reading. Oh, you are on orange. So choose what book from. Okay. Right, let's read. Oh, what's the title of the book, Aubrey?
A special kimono.
A special kimono.
Come on, Rika, shouted Mom. We are going to be late. Rika came running downstairs. She was so happy Mum was going to buy her a new red
Are you stuck? Okay, can you sound them out for me, please? Kim.
Kimono.
Kimono. Well done, Aubrey.
For Children's Day.
Good. Right, Aubrey, that was excellent reading. I'm going to get your book now. We're going to do this reading, okay? Can you read it loud for me? Just read it if you know the words, yeah? Okay.
Is it like, look, me, mum, man, no, of.
Well done, Aubrey. Now you're going to write them for me, okay? So get your book. When I say the word, then you write it down, okay? In, yeah. Alright, can you bring the dots up here for me? Good girl. Is. Well done. It. Good girl. Like. Look. Good reading, Aubrey. I'm going to let your teacher know that you sound all your words out nicely. So I'm going to write in the book. What book did we read today, Aubrey?
So we read A Special King Corn.
Well done, Aubrey.